about just how unique of a situation this is, right? I mean, it happened so quickly. It was mid-April, remember? And it was just like, Arizona, done. It's going to Utah, official, game over. And now it is a rebirth. In fact, it's a brand new franchise, the Utah Hockey Club. So, you know, anything that they do will actually be the first time in franchise history that they do it. You are in the unique position of having been in a similar situation, more of a relocation than a rebirth, but going from Hartford to Carolina, what was that like?
You know.
Oh, look at these.
Yeah, so I was a Hartford Whaler the last. Well,
look at the guy on the left. You look the same as that guy.
Stop that some more. Stop that some more. You and I are going to get along great. You keep talking like that, girl. I was in the unique position. I was a member of the Hartford Whalers the last year they existed, and then transitioned to Carolina. I was a member of the Canes the first year they were ever in existence. So, yeah, it really is essentially the same. I will say this. Number one, it's a massive relief to the players. Remember, like my Hartford Whalers for the last several years, these Arizona Coyotes have been, are we staying? Are we going? If we're staying, where are we going to be? You know, where are we going to play our games out of as a, you know, a permanent facility? So just to have some stability, some sense of where your long-term home is for these guys is a huge, huge lift. And two, like in Carolina, I can attest to Salt Lake City. Perhaps we'll get into that as well. But this is a wonderful landing spot. You heard Bill talk about it. A really, really enthusiastic, even rabid fan base. So it's a great spot to be. And you've been able to kind of resolve all that and just figure out, like, this is what life looks like going forward. Everybody gets settled, and let's begin the work of, you know, really forging a new opportunity. And two, you know, kind of part of that where the Mighty Ducks were concerned. I was there the first year they existed. I'll make this other point. It's fun. I mean, in business and in sport, the opportunity to be part of something brand new. And my Mighty Ducks were pretty competitive, but a lot of us knew we're not going to be a playoff team right out of the gate. I think this Utah Hockey Club is a little further down the path in that, you know, this core has been together a good long while. There is some familiarity there. They've got a running start as they transition. So fun to be part of something new, fun and just a relief to know, here we are, let's get about the business. Let's roll up our sleeves and do this.
Yeah, I mean, it sure sounds like everything is only excitement at this point, and that's a great place to be for a team that has craved that kind of excitement and reaction from the fan base, et cetera, for so long. You mentioned that you did have a connection to Salt Lake City. Tell us about your time there.
You know, a special connection, a real bond with that area. My first year of pro, I was a member of these Salt Lake City Golden Eagles. So that's the old International Hockey League. Calgary had their primary farm team in the International Hockey Team. And my first year ever of pro was as a member of the Salt Lake City Golden Eagles. Played 3 years there, a wonderful start to my career. But I can tell you, where that fan base is concerned, this was minor league hockey. We were drawing consistently 8,000 to 9,000 fans a night. We won it our first year, so of course it was you know, a real winning combination, a real successful nexus between us and the fans. And just as players, we loved it there. The area is wonderful. The people are fabulous. You're 30 minutes from Park City, which is, I mean, it's the equivalent of a, you know, America's, you know, tiny little ski village, European ski village. It's just a wonderful area. We had a ball there. We really loved it.
Yeah, the Olympics are going back in 10 years. I mean, it just screams hockey town to me. It really does. The background.
It is a great sports market and a wonderful fan base. I think these guys are off to a great start. They're going to love it there.
Well, they'll be playing opening night this year when the puck drops on the new NHL season. The countdown begins.